Hello, so we've got lots to tell you in this video. We've got our car boot pickups in the last week. We've got this week's sales, and we've had the best week ever, although we've only been going 4 weeks-ish, give or take. But the best week ever. Made a fortune out of something that I found in a skip. And what else have I got to tell you? Oh yes, did a trade. I've got my little notes there to remind me on. So do stick around to the end of the video and you'll get to see everything that you need to see. Right, Lady M. So let's start with the car boot pickups. It was me and Ellie that went last week. It was raining just before we got there. There wasn't many people there, but still managed to do a few bits and pieces. So let's start with the doubling down. So I doubled down quite a bit on things I've already bought to try and increase the bundle, and it hasn't quite worked yet. Although it kind of worked, and I'll tell you. I'll start with that. Then it kind of worked, but to do with Transformers. So this is it. So I bought this fella here. I've got really no idea where he is. I Google lensed him and then just put. I couldn't quite tell where he was. He must come in like a pair with something else. It's quite menacing looking, isn't he?
Yeah, it looks like kind of a dragony, monstery kind
of. I
think
think it is a dragon lady. I'm actually some kind of something like that. So I got that. So because I've already got a Transformers bundle on there, or I did. Because it sold before I had a chance to add all the other things on. I'd really just bought them to add it on to beef it up to keep the price the same. So anyway, it did sell. I am a bit impatient. I must leave my sales longer.
You said this last time, and you're still doing it.
No, I know. I just panic, but I love the buzz of that cha-ching. You know, it's just class. I'm going to tell you exactly how much we've made as well so far, and on each item. I've worked it out. I've got a spreadsheet and everything. Anyway, so I got this Transformer thing, as well as not just that, Lady M. I got these little. I think looks like they're called Tiny Titans. But they're a bit of a mix. I think one was from McDonald's potentially. We've got this little bundle of very small little tiny things here. So I paid £1.50 for all of it. They were 20 pence each, I think, and then
including that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think she wanted 20 pence each. That was 80 pence, and then I think she wanted £1 for this, which is well worth it. Although it's too complicated for me to even put back together. And I found out later there's a foot missing. There should be that little grey thing on the bottom. But anyway, I thought for £1.50, I can add to my other bundle. Everyone's a winner, but fortunately for me, he did sell the big light up Optimus Prime. So I'll put that now on as a separate bundle for a tenner, just to see how it goes, just in case that other one. Oh, I think I got him as well, because I got a Power Rangers bundle. I had two Power Rangers, these two. I had them up for a tenner each, just in case they were rare. I had them up for a tenner each, and they didn't sell. So I put them together for a tenner, and they haven't sold. So I've now got this fella, and he's the Dino Red Ranger. So he's a little bit more desirable. He was up for like £8 on his own or something somewhere. Right. So I bundled that together and left it at a tenner, and that's including post as well. So I think that's a brilliant bonus bundle for Bungle. I think, but though as yet the double down hasn't worked on that. A bit like the Turtles. I've still got that Turtles bundle from weeks ago. Bought extra stuff, hasn't sold nowhere near. So I might be stuck with that forever and a day. Anyway, that was the first purchase, £1.50. I thought was doing okay. Doubling down on the in the Night Garden bundle. So I've got these two up. I originally had Oopsie Daisy. Here she is for £8 with free postage. Didn't sell. So then I think I got this for 50p or £1, something like that. Okay. A big Tomley Boo. Yeah. And added it together, left it at £7 or £8, and it didn't sell. So I've doubled down and got another Tomley Boo and a Eagle Piggle. Eagle Piggle's a little bit dirty, even. Look who said he's got a mucky face. The dirty. Should wash his face, you little dirty little monster. Is he a monster? Don't know where he is.
Don't know.
Anyhow, 20 pence each.
Bargain.
Wasn't falling off for 20 pence each. Added that to the bundle. So I think I put the price up to a tenner with free postage. Okay. Hasn't sold as yet. But it's a bit of a theme really with the teddies. Like none of the Build-A-Bears have sold. The Care Bears haven't sold. Although I did sell that Collie Wobble last week, didn't I? But the other one, Blue Moon or Moon Boy, whatever, he hasn't sold. Yeah. Anyhow, but I still don't think. I think for 20 pence each. So in total, I spent £1.90 so far on the double down bundles. So we'll see how we go. And then to kind of double down, so Elliot spotted this Build-A-Bear bag, which I think is absolutely class, like rainbow bag. Yeah. So she said, oh, well, you could maybe add it to one of the individual ones. I think I might end up having to bundle all the Build-A-Bears together as well, because they're just not going. But so I thought, right, I'll get that. So when I went over to the stall, I picked this guy up. So this is Woody. He wasn't in like amazing condition, but I've got my little snips out, and the snip is a little bit snaggy and things like that. So she wanted £1. She wanted £1 for this. And I asked about the bag. She said, "Oh, you can have the bag for free." So I paid £1 for both of them.
Oh.
So he's on for a tenner with free post. Not a sniff so far. Again, I might have overpriced it. I just packed myself in case I let something go like ridiculously cheap. And the bag, so I'll be bundling that in somewhere, I think. But yeah, so not a lot spent. And then the final pickups for that car boot, because they said we were only there about an hour, was these two fellas. So this one was this is an X shot, and my God, is it an amazing shot? It really is powerful. So it's like a fake Nerf gun. I'd never heard of it before, but I thought Nerf guns do well. It's only small. It'd be nice and easy to pack. It's got this cool kind of knife. It's got three things with it. Hang on, it's proper powerful. Hang on.
Oh,
look at that. Look.
Shot yours.
Honestly, that is a proper. Did anybody do that? Let me know in the comments if you wish went like that.
I did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, anyhow, so I thought proper powerful. Paid 20 pence for it. Ooh. Same stall as Iggle Piggle and Tommy Boo. But turns out it's absolutely worth nothing. Really, it's not. It's a fake Nerf. It come with something else like dinosaurs or something, and another kind of attachment. So it's worth now. So I haven't bothered listing it yet. I'm going to do one or two things. I'm either going to build up all my crap buys and do a car boot and see if I can get shot of it there, or I might advertise it as a car boot job lot once I get like a few, because I've already got a couple of boxes worth of tat and stuff that we've cleaned out the loft, haven't we? So yes, I won't be listening. It just isn't worth it. The postage would be £3, so no one's going to pay for that. And I have had a bit of fun with it as well. So same stall, Super Soaker. So this is thanks to Master of Pieces, who was saying about keep your eye out on your retro Nerf Super Soakers, especially anything from the 90s. So I didn't have a clue whether this was from.
Don't shoot me.
No. Oh wait, that's a freeze fire. That. Yeah, freeze. They'll scare you there.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so yes, 20 pence. So I thought I can't go wrong, but I probably have gone wrong because again they haven't sold. Although it is the wrong season, of course. The summer's coming up.
So wait another couple of months till it warms up.
Yeah, well, what I thought was I'll just stick it in with the loft with the other things. Like I've got a brilliant mask, a Halloween / Dumbledore scary wizard mask, which I picked up for £4 before we started filming the videos for this channel anyway. Well, for any channel, but before I started filming the reselling videos, and yeah, that's just going nowhere. But Halloween, that will clean up. So yeah, I might have to put these in until the spring or summer. But I thought for 20 pence each, it's worth it. So that was everything we got at the car boot. Done oh no, I'm lying to you. I also picked up some Matcha Tax cards. So again, I think it was Master of Pieces he does, and I've seen, is it Chalky White or Corky White? I can't remember what he's called, or Charlie White. I forget. Clicky White, Click White, Clickbait. I'm not no. But he was one of the people that I actually think I saw on TikTok Reselling. You probably know him, people watching this video. He does like not necessarily Matcha Tax, but does the cards in little bundles and this, that, and the other. So right, Matcha Tax can't. I'll just have a go. Now, I wasn't feeling particularly confident last Sunday. Sometimes the first two car boot sales, I was flying. I was like, yeah, I'm in. I'm haggling. I want to know what it is. I'm amongst it. It's like, yeah, £2. Will you take £1? £1? Will you take 50p? Will you take this so much for these together? I was really kind of on point. But if I'm not 100%, if I'm not 100% in my head, sometimes I get a little bit anxious, I suppose, or a little bit something or other, and I just don't feel as confident. I just can't do it. Anyhow. So I sent Ellie. So I saw this back. So
confidence.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My God. She got it in. She got it in bucket. She doesn't give a rat's ass either. She just boofs in, and they say no. She just like away she goes. Doesn't bother her for someone who's for a young person. Anyhow, so I saw this bag. And I said to Ellie, Ellie, right, I didn't say I wasn't feeling up to it. I didn't, I'd have felt a bit embarrassed, even though you shouldn't, but I would have done. So I just said, oh, listen, there's a whole bag of Matcha Tax cards. There's tons in there. Pay anything up to a £5. See, because I'm thinking, oh, Matcha Tax, we're going to cash in here. Anyway, so £3. So she asked for £3. She gave him the £3. Come over, there was 620 Matcha Tax cards in there. I thought, happy days, I am absolutely cashing in here, boof. Anyway, they're worth pretty much naff all. I put them on for £9.99 with free postage or best offer. I got an offer of £6.60, I think it was. So by the time you had the postage on, that means they were going to pay a tenner. Mm-hmm. I asked for £7.50, I pushed me luck, they refused it. However, another opportunity came around. So you may well have heard of the Marshall Marauder. He's big in the in around Middlesbrough as a reseller, and and I did a trade with him for them Match Attacks cards. So this is what I got, and I'm really pleased with it. So it's the stuff that he didn't want. It's only just, or he couldn't be bothered to list. But so 620 Match Attacks cards. I reckon they were worth about, well, I got an offer of 650. So I'd have probably made a fiver after fees here. So I reckon it's worth a fiver. So I think I've done really well here. So I'm going to go through the trade. So I've got 3 Disney Infinity 3.0 Star Wars figures. So there's Rey, there's Finn, and there's Anakin with his lightsaber. He said he did have a couple more as well, Kylo Ren and Obi-Wan, but they were a bit snapped. He said I could have them, but anyway, I'll have to we'll sort that out later. So there was them 3 Disney Infinity figures. So I've just put them on for a tenner, including post, just to see how it goes. There was this stripe from Gremlins, lights up as well. You can't see, but he's really scary in the dark. I've put him on for $9.99 with free postage. He goes for about 16 to 17 quid if he was brand new in the box. So I thought I'd give it a go. There was one on there for a tenner that didn't work. This does, and I did a scary picture with him lit up as well. So yeah, he included Stripe. There was a General Grievous, just from I think they call them figurines or something like that. It's a version of the Star Wars stuff where they're just on plinths. I've actually got another, and I added this together because I had some in the loft, some of these, and not particularly old. So I bundled this together with the other. I think I had another 8 figures from a slightly different era of Star Wars, but he's episode 1. I think I put that on for 12 quid, I think, including postage. So I added that to that bundle. This, I just can't be bothered with this. Do you remember? I think we got your brother one of these from the charity shop. Do you remember a few years back, because he liked Stormtrooper helmets? It lights up. Again, you probably won't see it. I couldn't be bothered to list this, to be honest. I might just keep all of it, see if I can bundle it with something else. You can't even see the light now because it's quite light in the Magic Studio. So I'll keep all of this for a little bit and see how it goes, see if I can bundle it together. And it's fairly cool because it's a Stormtrooper thing. But I kept that. But the piece de resistance was these 2 items. So this is the Yoshi car. You look at that. I mean, I'm not even a Nintendo kid. I'm a bit, it passed me by really. I did have a Mega Drive when I was a youngster, but I was a Mega Drive guy, a Sega, a Sonic guy, not a Mario and a Nintendo. But I got a little car. He's up there on my geek shelf. We had our first pickups when we went up to Scotland on Berwick on the way. It's a pull back and go. So look, class. Couldn't resist it. So he threw that in, and I'm a big collector. I absolutely love London 2012 Olympic merchandise. So this was included in the bundle as well. I do have plenty of mugs up on the geek shelf. Probably I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I don't have this one. I've got another one coming because a friend of mine, a guy called Andy from Coin Cupboard, he has a coin channel. He goes around the charity shops up in Scotland and he picks up the merch for me. So I've got about 4 or 5 items coming there, including another mug. But I hadn't seen this one before with the coaster. So I thought to myself, yeah, it's definitely going on the geek shelf. And I thought, I can't resist it. So I'm really pleased. So for £3, I basically got all that, or in effect £6, maybe if I'd got it off the doings. So that was the trade. Sales coming up, but I think we'll start with the one where. Do we start with the one where that we got out the skip?
Yeah.
So, lady, I'm gonna grab it. The story here is I've been going through the loft looking for treasures, clearing the loft out, listing things. So I've got a couple of my old football shirts behind me as well that are up listed that were in the loft, and we did a tip run. So we went to the tip. We call it the tip round. Do you? What do Southern people call the
skip?
Tip?
Maybe.
Skip. Don't know, but like the waste disposal centre, if you like the local one. So I had a car full of rubbish, just cardboard and paper and things like that. So we went to the skip. Went with Matthew. We're shotting stuff in the skip. This lady come along, she put some stuff in the skip, and Matthew was like, Dad, there's a you could maybe go, you could maybe reach it. Yeah, I'll hold that then. Hold that. Go on there. I might as well show it. He said, there's a we need a coin to put in it. He said, there's a Darth Maul Star Wars money box there, in that box. I was right, okay, son, I couldn't quite reach it. He said, right, son, you just lean over, grab the box and pull it closer, then I'll pull it out the skip. So while he was doing that, I went and just distracted the blokes that was there, like the guys that were there, so he could pull it out. So this is what he found. Have you got it? Would you just grab a coin off me? Oh no, anyone will do. Yeah, sorry, of course I've got them. Just done a coin hunt for my other channel, Bungle Collects Coins. So that was it. Anyway.
Tatooine is sparsely populated. If If the trace was correct, I will find them quickly, Master.
So we just all took a few seconds there to enjoy that. Well done for looking interested, because I know you. I think you were really giving it some gumption there, and you do not get excited.
I've heard you messing about with it, but I haven't actually seen him like close up. It's a bit scary. I wouldn't want to put money in it.
It is scary as Darth Maul. It's a Sith.
But can you imagine, like, every time you put money in that?
Yeah, you can reset as well. He does a little.
Oh, looks like he's breakdancing.
Little dance. Anyhow, so Matthew spotted this. It's up for $9.99 plus postage, because it's not particularly valuable. A few have gone for a few more than that. It's a set of 3. There's other ones. He is missing the other end of his lightsaber, so Star Wars fans will be screaming at the screen saying, "Hang on, Darth Maul has a double saber." That's all part of his thing. So that is missing. So, but I thought for $9.99, it's Star Wars. It's big. It's chunky. You know, it works. Well, it's got to be worth a tenner plus post, but that's not the thing. So basically, we got him. Oh, thanks, Lady M. We got him, and then in the same box, I couldn't help it. I rooted through the box, found this. So it's hopefully you can see it, because I can't see myself anymore, and you might not be able to hear me. So it's there we go. So it's a Cleveland Bombers.
Teesside.
Sorry. I think they were called the Cleveland Bombers or something like that.
Yeah,
anyhow,
they changed the name a couple of times.
A Teesside Bombers ice hockey shirt. It's massive. I mean, I'm a big lad, and it's big on me even, isn't it? Must be like if it's a 3XL and then oversized again, probably more like a 4XL. So I was rooting through the box, found this, dragged this out, put this on. Lady M did all the research, so she had a look. There was one that sold similar in Swindon. I copied the advert, just changed the word Swindon to Teesside Bombers. There's a few little marks on it as well. It sold within 15 minutes.
Couldn't believe it. For
£35 plus post. So after fees and postage and all the rest of it, that is £30 pure profit out of the skip, just for rooting round. Now, when you go to these like council run skips, you're not allowed to take anything out, I don't think. Don't tell anybody if you don't mind. But honestly,
don't rat us
so that and a money box, amazing, absolutely amazing. So I was really pleased with that. So on to the sales. So here's a question. What we have to decide is, so I've got this challenge with myself. I want to make £1,000 out of reselling after fees and postage and everything, and obviously buying the goods. So profit of £1,000, not including fuel, because at the minute I'll tell you the total in a minute. But even the current total, I think sounds impressive after 4 weeks. I'm really pleased with it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I put hours and hours. I must have put 30 hours a week in the last 4 weeks altogether. Probably easy. That's just me, never mind you or any part of the reselling squad that have helped me. You know, team resellers and all that. What was I saying? So not including fuel or admission into places, but I thought just in pure whatever, I want to make £1,000. So I really need you to tell me in the comments whether I include that skip find in my challenge, because I originally set out to resell from things I found in either charity shops or car boot sales. So I didn't find that in either, and I found it in a skip. I didn't buy it. But I'm counting it for the minute. It's on the spreadsheet. I love a good spreadsheet. It's on the spreadsheet, and the way I've justified it is I'm reselling. I've been going through the loft, selling off all the family treasures. If I hadn't have been doing that, and then wanted obviously to do it and to film and to this, that and the other, I wouldn't have had a car full of skip rubbish. Yeah. So I wouldn't have been there, and then I wouldn't have been there then, and then Matthew wouldn't have seen it, wouldn't have dragged it out, and I wouldn't have then rooted around the box to find it. So I'm counting it. So I need to let you know. Let me know in the comments should I keep it or not. Right, sales wise. So some of them they're not even here to show you. They've gone so well or went so quickly that I can't even like say, oh, by the way, this is gone, and I've packaged it up. I literally, some sold so quick it was just gone. So anyway, I've done myself a list what has gone. Right, the photo paper. So I'm over the moon with that Kodak photo paper. I'll put a picture in. So editing bungle, please do remember to put these photos in if you can. That's why it takes me so long to edit Anyhow, so photo paper, Kodak photo paper, I got 2 plus another one which is still there, not Kodak, like a non-branded one. I haven't sold that, but I sold the Kodak paper, which it in effect cost me 30 pence. He wanted £1 for one, and then he said, I'll give you the 2 for the £1. Then he threw 3 in for the same price. So yeah, I sold that I made a profit of £5.10.
Very good.
So that's after buying it and then all the fees and all the rest of it. So I think it was up for £8.99 or something with free post. So over the moon. And not only did I sell one, I sold the second one. Now I made the mistake of, because I do a load of listing when it's free listing, or 70 reduction on the listing fees. So I've done a quantity of 2, so I've messed up a bit because the second one didn't. You don't get the money off the second one. Oh. It's only off one, so I should have done 2 listings slightly different and I've been able to do it. But the second one sold as well. Now, funnily enough, I made a little bit more off this. I made £5.40, even though there was higher selling fees. So I must have gone in and tweaked the price or tweaked the postage or something like that, because the other one sold so quickly. Both Harry Potter audio CDs have gone. So one went to this country, one went to America. So over the moon for that. I paid £4 for one, £2 for the other. So I made £23 on one and £14 on the other one. And I'm really pleased with the £14 one, because that was ripped. It was knackered really, and it cost me £4 rather than 2. So I'm more pleased with that one than the other one, to be honest. So yeah, they've both gone. Oh, an Olympic figure. So I added a few coins to it, because I probably mentioned we have a coin hunting channel as well. So not only we hunt for treasures on this channel when we're reselling, but we hunt for valuable coins in our other one. You don't mind grabbing one, do you? It's that just the one of the very. It's on the filing cabinet, but the running guy in the right hand cabinet. Yeah, because I collect these as well, because it's Olympic 2012 merch. So these were very kindly sent to me by a friend of ours, Caledonian Coins. He's got his own coin channel. Anyway, I picked one of these up for £1, and I added 3 Olympic coins to it as well, because I've got plenty in my collection. I made a total of £4.50 on that. Sesame Street wallet, and I cocked up on this. I've done myself over out of 50 pence. I was fuming for the sake of it. I know, but it's the principle, isn't it? I wanted to really maximise it. So I got the charity shop, 4 Sesame Street wallets. I keep, what is it, sesame seed or something like that. But anyway, 4 Sesame Street little kiddies wallets and a little key ring. Paid 29 pence each for each of the items. Bundled them together. I only made a total of, where are we, £2.78. It should have been an extra 50p on there, because I put them in a large letter, but they were over 100 grams. It was 106 grams, so I had to pay an extra 50p because it was over 100 grams. So it would have been nice to have doubled my money on that, so I didn't quite double it. And really, I accepted an offer, because it was £9.99 a free post, and I accepted an offer that I maybe shouldn't have done. But anyway, it's gone. It's another sale. Hopefully another positive feedback. Keeps the algorithm going with YouTube. The Transformers bundle. So yes, he's gone. Optimus Prime, cool as, where he lights up and makes noises, and 2 other little Transformers toys. So that's where the double up, actually, the double down on bundles did work, because I originally had Optimus Prime and then another one separately, little figure. And then I got another figure at the car boot and then put them together, and then it has sold. So I would really have liked to have added them ones that I've showed you today to it, and then maybe it's got 20 quid for it instead of £15. And I probably underpriced it. But either way, he's gone, £9. Marks and Spencer's jumper, so that was the pickup that we made in Berwick. Yeah. So it was just £1, and I've reduced the price there. That went, and we made £5.46. Or the Build-A-Bear frozen pyjamas. So I've got a unicorn Build-A-Bear, I've got a tie-dye Build-A-Bear, and then we got 3 Build-A-Bears in that showed you in the last episode from the charity shop. So they're all still here, but I listed the uniforms separate, so there's pyjamas. Yeah, I think that's what they are called, uniforms. If any American people are watching, they would call it a uniform, okay. I think. Well, anyhow, you know what I'm saying. So I listed them separately. There's an Animal Crossing and a Stitch one. They haven't sold, but the frozen ones which were only £5.99 plus with free post, they've sold. So I made £4 out of that, so I'm pleased with that. And then £30 out of the ice hockey top. So I've had more sales in the last week, and all the other put together. Well, I'd only had 9, I think, up until then. So now we've had 19 sales. Total so far, after fees and postage, profit is £196. So 4 weeks. That's 4 weeks. 4 weeks work. So we're well on. We're well on to hit the £1,000. We're we'll get there in 6 months the way that it's going.
Yep.
But we'll have to see. There's a lot of graft gone into it. Whether I can keep it up to this stage, I don't know. Right, so that's it. I know it's a lot of me talking. I can't help it. And Lady M, have you got anything to say? No, she doesn't. So, and she has the opportunity, but just likes to leave it to me. Really, it's not that I like the sound of your voice or anything. So that's it. You've seen what we've picked up. You've seen what we've sold. You've seen what I've traded. You've seen me skip find. You've seen my skip find, which has got to be the greatest thing ever. And I think we're done, aren't we?
I think so.
Great, fantastic. Link to the eBay shop is downstairs. Is down in the description with all the other good pieces of information, I'm sure. So if you want to have a look to see the live list of what's listed and what I've sold, that's down in there. Please do subscribe to the channel. Please put a like on the video. Leave us a comment. Love to see the comments. Let me know about the ice hockey top. Should it be part of that 196 quid, or have I done wrong there? Do let me know. Right, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.